So we've had a lot come out from New York Comic Con, and I have to admit, like, I think of all the stuff, the Boom Comics stuff has completely blown me away. And this is just like, there's 3 big things that are happening, and oh my god, talk about it. All the sources that I found have come from Power Rangers now, so link will be in the description down below. If you haven't caught up with Power Rangers Boom Comics, then just like make sure you're caught up, because this will contain spoilers from issue 20 onwards. So first of all, we've had our first male Pink Ranger, and I kind of thought that they would never touch on this, only because like Saban and everything has this whole thing of never making a male Pink Ranger, and that could just be due to the fact is they don't want it, etc, etc, but that's possibly a whole new video much in the future. But we knew from issue 20 that the Rangers were going to go back in time and we were going to see different counterparts, and from the latest issue we've had the first female Red Ranger in the Power Ranger comic book timeline come up to the Rangers and say that what she was. We've had an image from Boom Comics like panel that they did with Power Rangers, and oh my god, did I not expect it at all. And I was like, I know I'm not really much one for spoilers, but this was just amazing, and I'm kind of glad that I saw this picture, and it's had such a huge just positive reaction. And I kind of found it funny that when it was in the comic book, you have the male Pink Rangers goes, I'm pink? And I'm just like, do you know what? Don't care. Just really don't care. I think this is awesome that, you know, it's now got a male Pink Ranger, and they are going down the Go-Kaiju line where, because he's a male, he doesn't have a skirt. In the picture as well, we see a male Yellow Ranger. Now normally we obviously had Trini, but we can see that the kind of that power where he doesn't have a skirt has kind of gone on as well, so I don't know why they've not changed it in the actual lead up to it, or maybe I've not noticed that she's got a skirt. I don't think she has anyway, but that's also changed. But we also have a female Black Ranger, and this is really, really cool. This is, I don't know, it's just, I really like the change, and I really like the outside of the box, because, you know, they've changed stuff up. It's not just the generic, oh well, we'll have the girls play the female leads and they'll be in the normal colours, and we'll have the guys playing the normal colours they're in. It's just completely like thrown out the window. I'm really kind of excited just to read what happens, and adding on to this entire whole like this whole story arc. Boom Comics is just literally knocking it out of the park constantly. I kind of thought that with just after Lord Drakkon was captured, the storyline was dipping a little bit, but just seeing this image has just like made me go, I need to read this issue right now. I need to just have it to read and be really excited about. You can tell because my hands are moving. But that's not all that we've had. We've had 2 other things. We know that the old comics from Marvel, etc, etc, the previous ones, are all going to be redone as well. Another thing is Boom Studios have had the go-ahead to actually rework and remaster the entire whole of the previous comic books that we've had up, from Mighty Morphin to Zeo to the Alien Rangers, you know, all the stuff that came out from previous comic books, including the Samurai one that they've done, so anything from paper cuts, so from Marvel, I never got a chance to read these comics because there was no way of me getting hold of them over when I was younger. So it's nice going to be able to reread stories and see redone animation, although I kind of like the Marvel type-esque way that they've drawn the characters in the My Morphing movie one, but I'm wondering if they're going to keep that sort of style, or are they going to change it and keep it to what they're doing, so it's just kind of modernized and the story's going to be exactly the same. I was blown away with all this comic book news because I'm really excited for what we've got. We've had 3 great stories, well maybe 2.5, because I couldn't get behind Power Rangers Pink. I did at the very beginning, but I couldn't get behind it near the end. We've had the start off with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Boom Comics, and then now we've had Go-Go Power Rangers, which I'm really excited. And now with this whole new thing of carrying on with the Mighty Morphin Boom Comics, to the point where now we're getting old stuff. And one thing I absolutely love, which made me go, oh, was when it says the war is coming, and it says Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Boom Studios, blah blah. So oh my god, there is something going to happen. Maybe we're going to see remnants from what happened previously in the Lord Drakkon timeline. In that universe, is it going to be something completely different? Can you imagine if Lord Drakkon gets out and he goes on a rampage, he gets powers from Rita? You know, there could be so much stuff. I would love it. I would love it if Lord Drakkon just went, okay, well, I'm free, but before I do anything, I'm gonna go get the other powers, and he just goes through the entire like Power Ranger universe, either taking the powers, corrupting the Rangers, bringing them forward, so this whole massive war just comes on. Oh, so much cool stuff. So much cool stuff coming out. And I'm just really kind of excited that this is all happening. And the comic books have just been absolutely awesome. And oh, you can tell I'm excited about this. I've said it many more times. And so yeah, I love the fact that we've got the images of like from what's coming up in issues such and such in the next couple ones after 20. I really like the fact that we are getting a rebranded, redrawn everything from the original comics, because maybe we'll be able to have some stories that come along. So Rangers, what are your thoughts on this? Are you excited that we're getting so much comic book news, that we're getting redones of the previous comic book series to the point where we've got a male Pink Ranger, a female Black Ranger, and another male Yellow Ranger? What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other videos on the channel. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon, link is in the description down below. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.